guys, I decided to come to Walmart and get a few things because it's supposed to be a snowstorm. These are all your best friend items on keto. This is just some information to help you guys know if you can do your best you can to do the whole vegetables without the ones being in the can. That'll be perfect. And if you do the ones in the can, make sure you drain the water out, and then make sure you get the ones that does not have any salt added. So I just want to show you this, okay? If you do not want to make your own guacamole, you can get this. I recommend it. It's only $2.88. It's only 3 grams of carbs in here, so this can be your best friend as well. Sorry, I just dropped it. Let's see. This is actually only 2 grams of carbs that's in this one. So just keep that in mind when you are looking. They even have like the blue cheese singles and stuff like that. So it's a lot of items you can get from the grocery store without stressing yourself if you can get things on the go. Moving on over, here you have different salads that are good as well. Now, some of the salads you might not can have. The ones that have like this cranberry, it's not a whole lot of carbs in there, but I wouldn't recommend it because it has still the sweetness in it. And when you're trying to get in ketosis, you're definitely trying to make sure you get all the glucose out of your body. So like this one right here, it's a Caesar one. That's a good salad to have. I would say this cranberry, walnut, almond, but I would not eat the cranberry if I were you. You have a Santa Fe one. You can't have the beans nor the corn. So definitely have to know the different things you can have while you're on keto. This is again another fresh thing of spinach. I recommend again the fresh packs. So if you just want to do like an omelet or something like that, get you some fresh spinach, which I think I'm gonna go ahead and get me one now. And it's only $1.54. Okay. All of these salads are good, and it's only $4.84. You got the spring mix, you got the baby spinach, and know that some of these right here on this side are organic. So whichever you choose to do, it works on keto. Let's say when you're hungry and you just really want something really quick, you can get some celery sticks here, and then also get the organic peanut butter, or you can get the peanut butter powder and you can make your own, and it's a quick little snack. Or you can get the celery sticks as well as some diced cheese, and it's a good, on the go snack. And I definitely recommend it. And this is the organic kind, only for $2.96. They do have some cheaper than this as well. Now earlier today you guys saw that I made a recipe with the chicken and shrimp stir fry without the noodles. This is the cauliflower that I purchased, and it's the organic head cauliflower. You break it in half, take the stems off, and break it in individual pieces. Definitely pay attention to what it says. It says wash before eating. Do not just put it in the skillet. Make sure you guys wash it off as well. Now, I have my different preferences when it comes to mushrooms. This is the brown mushrooms. I love the portobello mushrooms, but I will not stay away from the sliced ones either. So it's whichever one that you desire. It's only $1.88 for these. If you're too, lazy sometimes like me and I don't feel like cutting up stuff, here goes some chopped green onions, and it's already there for you for $2.48, okay? So keep that in mind. If you go on up, you see some fresh basil, some chives, some rancho. You have some oregano. I'm sorry, somebody was trying to talk to me. And also some mint and some dill, rosemary, and parsley and sage. These are some good things to pick up so that you can add flavor to your food. Say you're having blood pressure problems, do not run away from this. This is your garlic. These are the whole clove garlics. And I also have a recipe that I make when my blood pressure is up because I don't want to take pills. I'm definitely not talking against anyone that does take pills, but I make my own home remedy, and I use this right here. It works really well for me, and I definitely kind of give you guys more insight of what I use when it comes to lowering that blood pressure. Here's another item that you might want to use, especially when you're making your wraps. So your shrimp wraps, your chicken wraps, your ground beef wraps, things of that magnitude. You might want to get the heart of the romaine lettuce versus just the head lettuce. I do get this as well, and it works just fine. It's whatever your preference is. So sometimes people want to know what do I do for different recipes. Looking at this within itself, say if I just want to make a stuffed bell pepper, I get these, and these bell peppers are only 68 cents per bell pepper. So that's a great recipe to have as well. All of these are a no-no, okay, on keto. No fruit. I know we love fruit, but no fruit while you're trying to go into ketosis. No fruit, no apples, no oranges. Now you can get some berries, but all of these hold so many different carbs in there. And I want to see if I can kind of flip it over so I can show you guys. But I don't know if they have it on here. They don't, but it holds a lot of sugar, so you definitely want to back away from that. This is a big no-no. No cookies. You guys can do it, okay? As much as we love grapes, we want to back away from the grapes. It holds a whole lot of carbs, okay? Now, some of these berries you are welcome to have. These are raspberries. I don't recommend a whole lot of them, but I have made a raspberry smoothie with these. Also, you can do your blackberries, and these are your blueberries that's here. As you can see, your blueberries are like $2.48, so they're kind of costly a little bit. Your raspberry is actually $5.94, so keep that in mind. This is one of my favorite vegetables, which is cabbage. I love cabbage, so you'll see me making it a lot. Here's another batch of fresh broccoli. They have cauliflower, greens, they have turnip, they have mustard, they have kale. We know what is your best. Your best is your kale. Now, if you don't feel like picking them, they do provide kale in the bag only for $2.94. Let's say if you don't choose to use the asparagus in the can, they also provide you the whole asparagus that you don't have to worry about all those added flavors and anything like that. It comes whole. They have that for us, so that's really good to know. And this is one of my favorites. I do so much with zucchini, and this is your zucchini, and it's only $1.28, okay? So keep that in mind. Very good price. Don't feel like cooking? Don't worry, because Walmart also offers the chicken that's already cooked, the rotisserie chicken, and it used to be cheaper than this, but it's $8.88. See, it used to be, well, this says $4.98, so I think they have a discrepancy with their pricing, but very cheap recipe that you can have. Can go on chicken, can go on wraps, can do stir fry, so much stuff you can do with this right here. Say you want a quick snack, you can get some peanuts. Now, this is not the best one. This is definitely when you have not went over, let me get my camera to focus right, when you have not went over your net carb grams. So this is your honey roasted peanuts, and let's look on the back of it. I'm getting this camera to focus. Okay, so as you can see on carbs, it only has 8 grams minus the dietary fiber, which is 2. That's 6 grams. So I definitely still recommend this for a snack. Not too many of them. All of these are good snacks to have, but for people that suffer from blood pressure issues and stuff like that, I definitely would not recommend any beef jerky due to the sodium intake, but it is good to have on keto. So if you just want a quick little snack or something like that, you're on the go. And if you're not suffering from any blood pressure issues and you don't mind a little sodium, you're more than welcome to intake on this just as a snack as go. As you can see, the carbs on here, it's only 7 grams of carbs. But look at the sodium, it's 310. So we definitely want to stay in that 100 range when it comes to the sodium if you can. Now finally, do I recommend pops? No, I don't. But just say if you just, really thirsty, want something to go, try to go with your zeros and your diets. As you can pay attention here, it's on carbs, it says less than 1 gram of carb, and this is a Sprite Zero. So you can have, the zero and the diet sodas. So it's up to you if that's what you want, if you really have to have it, but just keep that in mind. Now, when it comes to the Starbucks on the go. They actually have a diet one. I don't see it here, but they have one, and it has a low amount of carbs. But keep in mind that they might have underlying sugars, so you definitely have to pay attention to it. Okay, guys, so these are one of my favorite pistachios. They're very good when it comes to protein, high fats as well. So this is a good one. Let's look on the back of it so that we can see the carb intake on it. So for the carb intake on this, it's only, my phone is really doing tripping. It's only 8 grams of that, and then you just minus the dietary fiber. Thank you guys so much for watching and going along with me as I do a little grocery shopping and trying to educate you guys more about keto, what not to eat, what you can eat, and what to watch out for. I appreciate you guys. I love you. I love you. Love you. Remember to do #RatchetKitchen&Me, and also you can follow me on IG at Emery_Remy. Okay, Emery_Remy. And I look forward to talking to you again. Deuces.